Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it is, haven't really decided. I mean, it's a vlog, kind of, but I think it needs paired with a story time to really explain, like, kind of my trip in Mexico, but also why I didn't really vlog that much. So before we get into that video, make sure that you give this a big thumbs up. Before we get into that video, we're already in that video. Before we get into it, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on videos that I am posting. And again, like I said in last week's video, if you haven't watched it, go watch it now. I am just really excited to take you guys on the journey that I'm going on and just live my life and share it with you. So anyways, let's go ahead and get on into it. So there are parts of my relationship that definitely at this time, but in general, I really don't know or think they serve a place on the internet or they are necessarily my place to tell them. You know, I really want to share some things like kind of from my perspective, but I don't want to offend anybody and I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings because anything that I'm sharing or doing is not any ill will to anybody. It's really just like to make me the happiest, which is always my goal. I think I've always kind of talked about that on my channel. I know this is really weird. I'm talking about a vlog, but like talking about relationship too. But I need to clarify before I go ahead and start telling the rest of this. So I just really wanted to like make that clear, like the decisions that I made were for my best interest, and you know, I really think that that is something that you need to keep in mind when it comes to your life, is what makes you happiest. I really just don't think that you are born or made to make other people happy. That's just my thought. That might be a little selfish, but I deserve to be happy as well instead of a bunch of other people. So, but that being said, I knew I had been looking for apartments about a month before I finalized it, and about a month before we went on vacation to Mexico. So I moved on the 9th, but 2 weeks before that, I had decided that I was going to move into this apartment. So going on vacation was a little weird because I knew that I was going to be moving out 3 days after we got back from vacation. So it was just a very strange place, and I was concerned with his feelings too because I didn't want to hurt his feelings. You know, like I said, no ill will to anybody. But you know, I kind of like, I went into it knowing. So going on vacation was a little strange. I mean, we had the commitment, we had already paid for it. And it was with his family. So I didn't want to back out and I didn't want to say like, I'm going on this trip and you're not. Like it wouldn't work that way. So we ended up still going on vacation even though I knew what was going to happen. And then halfway through the trip, he slipped on his way to the bathroom in the middle of the night, honestly like 3 in the morning. And when he did that, he severely hurt his foot. We think that it kind of went like under the TV stand, and turns out it wasn't broken, but we thought at the time it was broken. And it's kind of scary to have like an injury like that where you're in a different country, you don't have insurance, you don't know in that other country, and you don't really know what type of medical services they provide in different countries. I mean, we're just not used to it. We're in America, like that's what we're used to. So we ended up not changing our flights at all. We didn't change our trip. So that was Wednesday and we flew out Saturday. So he stayed the rest of the week there with an injured foot. He couldn't walk on it. It was severely swollen. He was in a lot of pain. So that kind of, you know, me helping him kind of took precedent over me vlogging. And it was just really strange. Like, I don't, like I said, really want to talk about like why our relationship ended, at least not at this time. Again, don't really feel like it's necessarily my story to tell, but that is the backstory, and that's not why I vlogged a lot. And truly, like, I was just in the moment and I was enjoying my time there. I was at an all-inclusive resort, so I had all the alcohol at my hands, and so I was drinking. And I was eating food, and I was just laying out in the sun, and I mean, that's not really stuff that you vlog. That's not really fun, and it's kind of boring to watch on videos. And we didn't do like any excursions. I'm perfectly content just sitting by the pool, but that's not really good content for you. So the content that I do have is some flyage, and then the resort, which was a beautiful resort. Like, I cannot tell you enough how beautiful this place was. And that's what I was most excited about. It seemed like very old Spanish architecture and just, you know, colors, and oh, when you see it, you're gonna know what I mean. It's just so gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. So that is the vlogging portion that you are going to see, and we're about to get into it. I really don't have much else to say, and I hope that you enjoyed this little sequence. If not, then, you know, kind of awkward. Let's go ahead and get into the rest of the footage of the hotel that we stayed at.
He's a little guy.
had an amazing time, even though knowing what was about to happen when we got back, which was a little awkward for me internally, but you know, it is what it is, and here we are today, and everything's for the better. So with that being said, please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for future content, or if you just like this content, or if you know you wanna just subscribe to my channel, just do it, okay? That is everything, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.